Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. I am Jay, along with my co-host Tank. How's it going, bud?
Doing good, bud. How you doing?
We doing good. We are back in the office slash whatever this is. Sorry we took so long. And like I said in our post, things were happening, and now we're back, and we giving you our full undivided attention. So thank you for joining us. We know that your time is very valuable. So if you want to level up, get it, because what we're talking about today. If you want to level up, make sure you follow and like us. That way you can keep up with us. So anyway, we're going to be
But where
talking.
do they follow and like us at?
Follow and like us on Facebook, TikTok, all that good jazz. We're everywhere. Instagram, and if you do that, you'll level up. Get it? Okay. Hey, am I done with puns? Would that be okay?
I don't know. Have you risen to the occasion?
I have arisen. No, arised.
You just messed that all up.
Oh, I just cut it out. It's fine. It's it's fine. But yeah, we're talking about one of the most popular animes because we are both big fans of them. Is Solo Leveling. Yeah, right there, right there in the middle. You can do that.
My
Cool.
boy, that is Jim.
That is. You know what I just found out about it? Like I want to say a couple weeks ago.
What?
I found out that it is a Korean um I get
Yeah.
manga, anime, whatever you want to call it.
I think it's Manhwa.
Yeah, I didn't.
Manhwa. I think. Don't
Yeah,
quote me on that.
I like. So my coworker told me that it was a Korean one, and I'm like, huh? And I didn't know that. Like I thought it was a Japanese anime that came out, and I was like, well,
Oh,
okay.
dude, anime comes from everywhere.
Mhm.
There's Korean, there's Japanese, there's Chinese. Dude, anime knows no borders.
It is, dude. It is so well written, and I told you about this last night when we were playing games. I'm the type of person, and I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but I'm the type of person that watches a anime. One of those animes is the time I got reincarnated as a slime. I watched the main character. They grew stronger and stronger and stronger, and then basically they don't get touched. And I was just like, okay, this is kind of boring because they can't get touched. The story plot's kind of dying down for me a little bit, and that's my opinion. But with Solo Leveling, Jin Woo gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then to me, it's like, somebody touches his shoulder and he gives him that blue eye. And you're just like, screw him up. Screw him up, Jin. Like, go ahead, show him some business. That's what I like about it. I don't get tired of him getting stronger. And he struggles just a little bit. I'm not going to spoil anything in case somebody hasn't seen it, but he struggles a little bit on some fights. But majority of the time, you're just like, get him.
It's I'm glad. I for one am glad that they brought it out as an anime
Yeah.
because I found it like 3-4 years ago or so. Ran across it. I had a website that I used to read manga on, but that one eventually finally got shut down, so I found another one. But anyway, I found it on that website, and I was like, And I mean, you know me, I'll give an anime or a manga, a little bit and see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll read it or watch it and, try to finish it. Boy, uh,
Boy.
I messed up. Boy,
Boy.
I've read the manga upwards of 30 times. And then I
Gee.
found out that it's not just a manga, it's based off of a light novel.
Mm-hmm.
And I've read the light novel probably more times than I've read the manga. And the light novel is over 100 and something chapters.
So you definitely finished it multiple
Oh yeah,
times.
I have finished the manga and the light novel multiple times. And if they do what I hope they do, like when they completely finish the anime,
Mm-hmm.
they'll come out with
Box set.
like no, like some sequel episodes
Oh,
to
okay.
explain some stuff after once the anime's done, because they
Dude,
did that with the manga. The light novel has multiple chapters after the story's done, and when they did the manga, they did the same thing.
I think I want to say it was you that told me to watch it, or it might have been your wife. It was one of y'all. But
Yeah.
dude, I don't get sucked in. Like my thing is, if I do not like an anime within 5 episodes, and I that's always been a rule. I know a lot of the anime community would be like, "Really, dude? That's seems kind of dumb." But that's my thing. Like, if I don't like it, I may give it maybe 10 or maybe 20 if it's like something like One Piece. Um, you know, which I've done, and now I'm a big One Piece avid fan. But it's like, if I don't like it within 5 episodes or more, then I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna finish it. Dude, I was sucked in day one of that first episode. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God. Oh my God.
that's
Like
that's how I was when I found the manga. You know, that first chapter, I was like, "Oh, hold up, wait a minute, what the
some
dog doing?"
what, what the hell? I don't think there is a dog in there. Like,
But yeah, dude, I read that first chapter, and yeah, no, it was cue like 2 days of me binging that thing, and
mhm.
I was done. I was caught up, and what pissed me off at the time was when I found it, they were still putting out chapters.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I read all the way up, and I had to wait. And I am not a patient man when it's something that I really enjoy.
I I'm the patient man in this relationship.
That's anyway.
Yeah.
Try not to cuss.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job.
Anyway, and the same topic, sort of.
Mhm.
There's a sequel as well.
What's that one
They
called?
it's Solo Leveling Ragnarok.
Where's that take place in?
Uh, what like
No, I'm saying like
18
what
years?
is it? What
No,
includes
it's the same thing.
same thing?
Yeah, except Jin Woo's not the main character.
Ah, so we can't spoil it.
Spoiler. Let me. I'll cut that out.
Yeah. So spoiler alert.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
I gotta
No,
I gotta catch up on it. I got distracted by other stuff.
dude, I'm still on solo. See, my problem is if I go where you're at right now, I'm gonna get mad because then I'm at a still like standpoint on the anime right now, and I can wait.
Hmm.
I can wait when it comes out. That's fine. But if I'm done with all the material and I have nothing else to go to, I'm gonna be mad because like that's my get some chips, get some soda, relax for the weekend kind of thing. I don't want that to be taken away right now.
That's when you start reading, and
See,
then you check out the sequel.
and my wife gets on to me about that. So she's gotten on to me about, because y'all guys got me the Naruto stuff.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
Is that ice cream?
Yeah, that's the ice cream man.
I want
We
ice
have an ice
cream.
cream man that comes through here. I ain't got no cash on me, which kills me because I guarantee you my
I
fat ass would be
I would
going
have
up
loved to see you just hold on.
there. He's like, wait a minute, where'd Tank go? Ice cream.
Ice cream. What was
But
that
yeah,
saying? What was I saying?
uh, you were talking about how you don't read because you're illiterate.
Okay. So So my wife gets on to me about so I got the box set of Naruto that y'all graciously got me for Christmas. And she's like, you're only on the second novel. I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. And I'm on the second novel on purpose. Because number one, if I finish it, then I don't have the second box set to go to. I'm
Yeah,
just stuck. So if I'm going to finish something, I'm going to finish the whole thing. So that's why I'm waiting to
I
get the
feel
next
that.
box set. If that makes sense.
No, it's understandable because I mean, like, case in point, when they were still updating, uh, I'd get and read the next chapter, and I'd be like waiting for the new chapter. You know,
I understand. Now let's go. It's kind of on the same topic, but let's go. and talk about how good, how great Alex Lee is doing for the voice actor
He-
of Jin.
he's doing phenomenal.
Phenomenal, man. I can't like he the way he'll yell and put in emotions into Jinwoo, it's crazy to me.
My favorite thing about him, my wife brought it up, and we were joking about it before we started talking about how he got the haters. If you mess this up, he's like,
Yeah.
if you keep messing with me, I'm gonna change it to wakey wakey, or it's time for school, or erect. Dude,
Yep.
yeah, I like my wife told me about it. We talked about it, and I saw the video for it the other day, and I died laughing.
I love how he trolls them. It's great. He's like he gets to a point where he does it, but he also stays professional kind of thing, but he also trolls
Yeah,
them, and it's great. He's doing
you don't see
amazing.
that a lot.
No, you don't. Um, fun fact. So, Alex, if you see this and you want to be on a podcast, we're here.
Hey,
Hey, we're gonna be meeting him. We're going to a con in June, I believe, and we're gonna meet him then, and I'm super excited for that.
why are
But
you super excited?
because I get to meet him,
And
we get to
aren't
go
you
to.
getting the swords autographed?
I am. I am. So my buddy graciously Tank bought me
Why?
his daggers. And I'm definitely gonna get them signed. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff signed
If
from
they
him.
let you in the building with them.
What? Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Oh no. I mean, if they just like tape it up and like leave one little space, I'm cool with that. I mean,
They
I'm
probably
okay.
will. I mean, they let people in with swords and crap before. They put
Yeah,
like little zip ties or whatever around them most of the time.
I'll be okay because all
Unlike,
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beeline it to him because um our one of our vendor friends says that he's met him and the line was just like big, big, big.
yeah,
So once I go into that con, I'm gonna go beeline straight to his line, get the sword signed, bring him back out to my car, and then that's it. And then I'll enjoy the rest of the day.
I can dig it.
So my monitor keeps going out, and I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
So that's fun. But yeah, he's doing phenomenal. And another thing that a lot of people don't know about is Caitlin Glass. She directs it. She plays the voice of Winry from Full Metal Alchemist, among way more other things. Oran High School Host Club, just a lot of stuff. And she's doing phenomenal directing Alex. I mean, both of them are just a powerhouse working together right now. So I can't say anything bad about them. The anime is amazing. The voice acting is amazing. Um, and that's kind of why I like the animated more than I like reading. But now I can probably read and just picture his voice in there. So that helps me out a lot.
It's funny because it goes from like if you go back and look, it goes from Nezuko Chan to Arise.
Yep.
Alex, dude, he is phenomenal.
According to my wife, he's also hot, but whatever. I guess I'm not good looking enough. But
No, you're unfortunately for you, you're not gonna beat him in that aspect. I mean,
I can
neither am I, but
I can
I'm
pretend.
yeah. Hey, imagination. Your imagination runs wild.
Imagination.
Calm down, SpongeBob.
Careful, SpongeBob. But no, I'm really looking forward to that, and I would show you guys the daggers because they look absolutely awesome, but I don't want to like get in trouble. Said internet, so
Yeah,
try to be considerate of that. But I can assure you guys both, or there's only two people watching this. Let me retry that.
I
I
can
can
assure both of you they look fantastic.
I can assure all of you guys that they look great.
They really do. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, dog. If it wasn't for the fact that it was a birthday gift, I'd have kept them.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I feel
but it
old
was your
now.
birthday gift.
I
Yeah,
feel
you are
old
old.
now. I just turned 32. My by the
You're
time of
old.
this recording, my birthday was last Saturday, and
Yeah,
now I'm 32, and
old.
living the dream, living the dream. If it,
Surviving the nightmare.
hey, dreams can be nightmares too, man.
Yeah.
But if it makes you feel any
Now I
better,
know why Peter Pan never left Neverland.
if it makes you feel any better, this dude's about to be like what 37?
I am 37,
Oh well, 38. Oh,
and
oh
yet
man,
I
you were
don't
pushing
have any
that
gray
40.
hairs.
I don't have any either.
Yeah,
Look,
because you color it.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Why you lying?
I I didn't.
Why you lying?
I would never color my beard.
Okay,
Right?
let me rephrase that. You didn't. What was it, Sandy?
Yeah, it was Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy did.
She did, and she did a very
What's
good job.
what's that? What's oh no grays whatsoever.
Man, if we get 10 likes,
No, I am not shaving my beard.
if we get 10 likes for a clip like this, I will put a picture of Mr. Tank over here without a beard on our
Oh
Instagram.
God, no! I refuse.
Yeah, I
To,
know you
I'm
refuse.
gonna
That's why
delete it
I'm
all.
gonna put it up.
Negative, sir. I will disown you.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. Let's talk about solo leveling
That's
here.
about
That's
par
why
for the
we're
course.
here. Yeah, that's why we're here.
Anyway,
So,
anyway.
what are you looking forward to in the upcoming episode? Have you watched it? Have you caught up?
Uh, so the fun fact about my love for this series is I already know everything that's kind of going to happen
Mm-hmm.
because I've completed the series in manga and light novel form so many times. Uh, I know that the new episode that came out, this past weekend, is supposed to be the fight with Baru, the
Yeah,
ant.
yeah.
Uh, the final episode, I think, comes out next weekend. Well, when this airs, and it's supposed to be, if they follow it like they should, then it's going to be him going back, doing some stuff, and then see, I don't want to talk too much because
Yeah, because then you spoil it.
some big things are going to happen in the last episode, and it's going to set up season 3
Mm,
really well as long as they do it right. And I mean, they've been doing phenomenal with it so far. So I'm expecting big things, especially with season 3 when it
yeah.
comes out. Because oh my, you think he's strong now? How he is right now is nothing compared to what he becomes.
Mm. So take that with what you guys will, because
And
got some big things to look forward to.
I'll say this: you talk about how he struggles
Mm-hmm.
uh, at some of the fights. Homeboy gets beat down.
Who, Jen?
And yeah,
Mm.
and in a couple fights, he gets obliterated.
Oof. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. That way, it's not like, oh, you're just strong and you're gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, like
But
it's not even he's struggling. It's yeah,
mm.
like he'll fight for a bit, and you're like, all right, he does not have this.
But then, from the power of youth and friendship, he defeats the bad guy, right?
Yet no,
No. Oof.
no.
Well, I was hoping you would
But
be
see,
all
and
optimistic.
that's my problem because I want to talk about it, but can't.
Well, if y'all guys want to know, go read the manga or go read the book. It'll tell you everything. Or just wait until it comes out, like me, on anime or animation. So, because I'm enjoying the anime.
The
I got
soundtrack.
the soundtrack. I got like 3 songs of that saved on my Spotify right now. I know the dark song, the dark aura. I think that's how you
Yeah,
say it. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but that's trending right now on TikTok. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I mean, every time I hear that song, I think of when he was fighting Igris,
yeah.
because that's when I first heard the song. And I was just like, oh, is this nice, ramped up.
It's like I look back at that episode, and I'll look back at it in the manga and everything, and I find it kind of funny because it's really just a matter of luck. Uh, because he landed in that chair, and then like if you look, Igris paused for like a minute, and then was like ha and sliced it in half, and then they got back to fighting.
So
I
what do
don't.
you think? What do you think that means?
Igris at the time, I think, kind of was like, is this a new king? And then come to find out, hey, Igris is now his one of his top people.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know we're gonna put a spoiler alert in the main beginning. That way people know. So
Yeah.
if you made it this far, spoiler, sorry, kind of thing. We're 20 minutes in. If you don't know that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, this is season 2. He met Igris back in season 1.
Right, right. That's why I'm saying, we should just put that just in case. That way people know.
Fair. I'll put it
Um,
in the description too.
okay, cool. But if y'all guys haven't watched it, y'all guys should because it is an amazing, amazing anime.
Definitely top 3 anime right now.
So, what would you say? I'll answer this after this, but what would you say your top 3 newest anime are?
Ooh, you have to give me a second on that one. Solo leveling is definitely on there though.
Yeah,
Um, said newest.
newest. Yep. You have
Uh,
to Google it.
yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, hold on. I have 2. Technically 3 if
That's
they
that's how many
get
I
them.
asked.
Well, so the problem is my third option is not an anime right now, but they're talking about
It doesn't
it
have to be a
hitting.
show.
Okay, okay, cool. So obviously, and this is no particular order because I love all 3 of them. Obviously, solo leveling is one of them. The second one I told you about last night, it's Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation.
Hmm.
We're actually, well, the wife and I are actually binge watching it. She was like, "Hey, pick a good anime," and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this one instead." And I was like, "Okay, that works." And she's hooked on it like I'm hooked on tacos. And then there's another one that I've read a lot. I need to get back into it because I kind of forgot where I left off. But it's called The Beginning After the End, and it's an isekai, but it's not your traditional isekai, like how they're from modern world. They get hit by a truck kun or whoever, and go to the land of sword and magic.
Hmm.
It's a king. Uh, he's on his deathbed. He's ruling the world, yada yada yada, and it's finally his time to die.
Hmm.
And he passes away from old age, but he reincarnates as a baby, and his name is Arthur. He has the same name as the infant when he did when he was king, but now he got reincarnated, and there's magic and everything, and he's a bamf.
He's a Banff.
Yeah,
What is
like
that? Oh, okay, I get it now.
okay, a
A Banff.
badass mother. Anyway, but yeah, dude, check that one out too. It's
How?
like I said,
Wait a
that,
minute.
that one's
Wait a
not an
minute.
anime right now.
Okay, let me. How are you gonna be like? Let me censor mother, but you just said
I
a
can,
badass mother. Like, how does that make sense?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, those are my top 3 right now. And I got to get back into the beginning after the end.
Okay. Um, if I had to choose my top three, it would be, of course, Solo Leveling is my top one right now. Um, number two, Kaiju number nine.
Eight.
Is it eight?
Kaiju number eight.
Oh my god, my
Now,
bad. Let me rephrase
one of
that.
my favorites is Don Quixote's Excellent World Adventures.
My second favorite anime is Kaiju number eight. Anyway, and, and my third, man. So there's this anime that I've been watching, and it's the most stupidest thing. I hate it, but I love it, and it's funny, but it's not funny. It's weird. So it's called "The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Vending Machine." It's like both
My
funny.
wife showed you that one, didn't she?
Yes, she did, but it's
Yeah.
so the first few episodes I was like, "This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid," and then I
And
watched it
then it
more.
hooks you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Why am
Now
I
I know.
watching this?"
Now I know. My
How,
wife
how
does
do you
that.
know? How do you know?
Because I've watched it with her. She'll find some, and I don't know how. I don't know what possesses her to do this, but she finds the most awkward anime of all time. And for the first couple episodes, I'll just be on my phone reading or something, and I'm just like, I'll look over and look back and look over, and I'm like, this is stupid. And then 8 episodes later, I'm like, put the phone down. All right, what's going on? Oh, okay. And then you got a vending machine making barriers and all this crap and able to do magic. And I'm just like,
Huh?
it makes no sense. It's the confused Pikachu meme all over. Huh?
Huh. Um, if I had to do the last two, it would be Sakamoto Days. Enjoying that thoroughly. It's on Netflix. Very, very
That's
good.
more than three.
Huh? I'm
That's more
saying
than
if
three.
I'm going after that three, I'm
Okay.
I'm saying if I had to do two more, it would be Sakamoto Days, and My Happy Marriage. And and
Word.
and I know that most guys are not gonna like My Happy Marriage, but I watch it with my wife, and we both thoroughly enjoy it. The storyline's good, very well drawn. Like, I mean, colors, everything are vibrant. I mean, it's a good anime. If you like romance stuff and things of that nature, it's definitely a good anime. Sakamoto Days is the complete opposite of that. It is 100,000% fantasy anime that you can put into your pocket and just walk along with, because these guys are over here dodging sniper bullets, machine gun shells, or machine gun shots, um, going up in air, hitting off of air, using it like a barrier, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, spoiler for everybody. Sakamoto is fat. Okay, he becomes fat, but then he gets like, the only way you know he's like actually serious is he gets into a fight with somebody and he turns back skinny. Yeah,
What?
yeah. He turns back skinny, and that's how you know he's like super serial. Like, that's how you
So super
know
thorough.
he
I'm
comes.
gonna have to actually watch that.
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. He's supposed to be like the best assassin in the entire world, but he retired. But because he got married and had a kid, so he's like, I'm done. And he was skinny when he got married and everything, and then he ended up opening up a shop and being a husband, and then he got fat. I mean, fat, fat.
So it's
And
Spy Family, but they actually became a family.
yes, and so at one point he gets hit really hard by the one of the assassins that's trying to kill him, and he goes flying, and it's just nothing but like debris and dust and everything, and he starts naming off the stuff that the assassin has as his I guess weapon, and he walks out, and the dude's skinny again, and I'm like, what? And dude, he proceeds to beat him to the ground. And that's how you know. That's the only way you know he's like super serious about it. And then like a frame later, he has all the weight back.
That's high class aerobics, children.
I'm just like, dude, I wish I could do that. Just like come out of a cloud of dust and just be like, yeah.
Just come out, hell yeah, brother.
Uh, dude, can you imagine just getting into a fight? And every time you get into a fight, if you get serious about it, you're like, what, 250 pounds of pure muscle at that point.
That'd be scary.
Now, I would run away from you. 100%. So if you can name two more, what are your last two? Make it five even.
Oh God. Um. So I'm reading one right now. It's called Absolute Necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the tower popped up. Monsters in the tower and all this other jazz. You can go into the tower. Once you're in, you can't leave the tower until you hit at least floor 10. After that, you can get out. But there's like 1,000 levels on the tower. Uh, this one dude goes all the way up to floor 999, beats it, and is about to go up to the 1,000th tower or 1,000th level and gets murdered.
Oof.
Uh, One of his abilities, though, is resurrection. So he gets brought back in a different body. And now he's going back through the tower to get his revenge. And then I've got, let me pull it up real quick. I've got another that I'm reading. Uh, where's it at? Where are you? It's
In your
called
phone.
I Robbed the Storehouse of the God.
Oh.
It's so the world's been taken over. There's monsters and demons and all this other stuff, and there's various gods that that give abilities and boons to all the players. Well, if I'm remembering exactly, because I'm a few chapters in, he's the only one left alive, and he actually completes the quest. Well, as he completes it, he gets murdered, but he somehow comes back, like time rewinds because of an item that he has, and he loses all of his like base abilities and stats and everything. So it's like he's back to level 1, but he has ownership of Ball's vault, which has replicas of all these insanely powerful weapons and potions and
Mm-hmm.
consumables and stuff. So now he's going through leveling up, getting his revenge, and just beating the crap out of everybody
That sounds
and
interesting.
robbing the gods while he's at it.
And this is what, guys, this is what I do not like about Tank. Okay. I'm going to be real with you, man. He describes these animes that I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. And then he's like, yeah, I read it. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
and that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, you could probably find them. Some of them may be animes. I just read more than I watch. Like I used to watch a lot of anime, and then like with One Piece and all this other stuff, I got tired of waiting for the new episodes. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can find. And I found the manga, and I just transitioned over to it, which really at sometimes pisses me off because
yeah.
I'll find a manga and I'll read it, and there's only like 50 chapters
Yeah.
and nothing else. It hasn't been
Sounds right.
updated in like 5 years. The translator or the illustrator died from cancer or something, and I'm just like, well, there goes my wonderful experience.
Oh yes, because let me tell you, they planned to die. They planned it.
It's
Man,
like,
that would be really messed
well,
up if they planned
case
it.
in point, the really, really sad thing is either 2022 or 2023, the illustrator for Solo Leveling passed away, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Thankfully, I think at that time they were done with the manga, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he unfortunately passed away. But dude, the like when you have the chance, go back and look at the manga. You ain't got to read it; just look at it. The artwork for it is phenomenal.
So the illustrator, that's the pictures and stuff, right?
Yeah, he's
Like
the
he does that
guy
all.
that goes through and like adds the color and everything in, and
Mm.
refines because they've got it's. When I first started reading, I never realized how much work actually goes into making a manga or a
Mm-hmm.
manhwa or whatever they call it in all the other places. I mean, you've got your mangaka, the guy that comes up, like Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
Um, but then you've got all the people underneath them. You've got the people that come up with kind of like the story of it all. You've got the proofreaders, you've got the line setters, you've got the illustrators. You know, dude, there's a lot, and I didn't realize that at first. But once I got actually into reading it all, like the website I use, it lists like the translators, the line setters, the illustrators, and so forth and so on. And dude, it takes a lot of people. Like you
Didn't
could
know that.
technically do it by yourself,
But it's a lot
but
harder.
yeah, yeah, it's easier when you have 5 to 10 people uh, getting it set up and laid out,
And
especially if it's something popular.
that's probably why that's probably why Oda, because he worked religiously on One Piece, and he probably
Yeah,
still is, but now he has people to help him, which I don't even know if he takes the help. I don't know him, but it's like
I'm
I
sure he
can't
does.
imagine. I can't imagine doing One Piece universe by myself, dude. I stress
Yeah.
about a traffic ticket that I would get. I cannot make a whole universe.
You
Uh,
stress about everything.
I would be like, I would drive myself insane. I couldn't do it. You
Yeah,
you
like
would come over. I'm sorry. You would come over to my house, and you'd be like, "How's the universe going, man?" I don't know. Where does this dude come in at?
there's a
Sorry,
chicken
headphone
and a dog,
user.
and I'm not sure where anything is anymore.
Where'd the chicken come from? I don't know.
That's I think the beautiful thing because a lot of the times, when they start off, like I'm sure when Oda started off, it was just him at
Yeah.
first, but as they progress, um, they'll get picked up by Shonen or whoever,
Right.
and they'll have a team of people. Like Oda, I'm sure he doesn't do everything by himself anymore. I'm fairly certain he has a team of people that go like he. I'm sure he'll do some stuff. He's not completely hands off, but for the most
Yeah.
part, he has a team that gets the thing done. Because if you look at it, like, if you really sit back and think about it, from start to finish, from
Mhm.
idea conception to publication, it's probably a few months.
Oh yeah. Or
Um,
sometimes even longer.
and that's just for one chapter.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the whole kit and caboodle. That's just all right. They're starting off at East Blue. Now they're over at the first 300 feet of East Blue.
Yeah. I know he went to the filming of One Piece. He didn't.
Yeah,
He's like, y'all not ruining my stuff. What are you
yeah.
looking up
Talking
now?
about the live action,
Yeah. Yeah. What are you looking up?
seeing how long it takes to make one volume of manga.
Okay, let's see it.
Uh, a single chapter. Okay, so we were wrong. A
Okay.
single chapter can take anywhere from several days to a few weeks.
That's still a lot just to do one chapter, though. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Uh, a manga page, according to this, takes about 5 to 15 hours on average depending on how experienced the artist is.
That's why I give artists the due diligence that they deserve. That's
Yeah,
why that's why I will never ever buy AI art at cons. That's why I
yeah,
always buy art from artists because it takes them months, it takes them weeks, it takes them hours. And it's like, well, you can't really see it, but I got Holly stuff right here, you know,
yeah. I've got hers, the Inosuke, up on the wall.
and it's crazy. And if I can support people like that, then I'll be okay, because I know it took them hours and etc. It's just a lot. I can't do it. I can't even draw a stick figure. So support your artists, support your artists. um anyway, you want to talk about anything else? You got it.
Man, what are you looking forward to from solo leveling? Because
The fight,
I
the
know
fight.
what season 3 is going to come out with.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight with Baru. They really left that off.
Have you not watched it yet?
No, so that's the thing. Um, English dub is not out yet for Baru
Oh,
or
fair.
Jinwoo, so a lot of people are like, you need to watch it because it's already out on Crunchyroll, and as I can watch it, but I'm not, because
He's
I
like,
want
my
to.
Sharingan doesn't activate, so I can't watch and read at the same time.
Guys, look, this is no hate or animosity toward people that watch sub, and this is a hot take. We're safe here. Don't don't kill us. But look, I do not like sub. Um,
This is
it's the
strictly him.
wrong way, wrong way.
Now, on my screen. I'm pointing towards you.
Well, on my screen, you're pointing that way.
I don't
Okay,
know what to say.
in my opinion, I do not like sub because, and I've had this debate with my sister-in-law. She's like, "Oh, but sub is so good. The voice actors they show a lot more emotions, and you really catch the essence of it, and blah blah blah." And I looked at her and I'm like, "Tell you what, go make me a sandwich, come back and tell me exactly what's going on." I'm just saying, like,
Fair.
I don't want that. I want to be able to go make me a snack because I'm fat, guys. I want to be able to go make me a snack and know what's going on. Because if I go off into a sub and I go make me a snack and I grab my bag of Doritos and I grab my drink and I come back, this dude at the time when I left was sitting on the ground being like, I just want to become somebody. And then I come back and they're like, I will. And they're just over here like throwing punches. I'm like, what happened within the span that I was gone? So yeah, I only do English, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I want to be able to keep up with what's going on, and I also want to support my English voice actors as well because they work just as hard. So
I do both, but when I do subbed, I don't get up
yeah,
until the end of the episode.
and that's another thing. You have to stay stuck there to figure out what's going on.
Well, I
Like,
mean, I'm not stuck. I'm sitting cozy, comfy in my chair
that's what I'm
or on
saying.
the couch or wherever.
But what if I asked you, "Hey, man, can you go get me a drink?" Like,
I
and
would
you
tell
had
you
to
what I
look.
normally tell you. You have legs, get it yourself.
Okay, what if I'm paralyzed?
You better roll.
Oh man.
You're going to have to give me about 10, 15 minutes. Let this episode finish. Or,
Exactly. Right there.
or,
Right there.
or,
Don't
they
pause it.
make this nifty thing called
Pause
a
it.
pause button.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to pause. I don't have to pause on English dub. All I had to do is get up. I can still hear. I'm golden.
Are you sure? Sometimes I think you're deaf.
Facts. Facts. All right. All right. Guys, make sure you make sure you like and follow us. And if if you can arise to the occasion, make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms because we're everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. We're everywhere. And we would love to have you. We know that your guys' time is very valuable. So make sure you like that like button down here, wherever it's at, wherever we're on your screen. And thank you so much for joining us. We will see you on the next episode. Peace out.
Deuces.